What's up YouTube, it's your boy Ada, and in this video I want to talk to you guys about how selling sneakers completely changed my life. Now I know I just posted a video recapping my journey. I think y'all should go check that out if y'all haven't already, and this video is not a whole another rundown of my journey again. This video I'm literally going to break down the many doors that selling sneakers has opened for me and just how it's changed and upgraded my life as a whole. So, as I mentioned in my past video, growing up, I always had a passion for sneakers from the time I was in first grade. I knew that I was hooked on sneakers, but growing up, like I mentioned in my other video, I loved basketball, and that was my primary goal, to go to the NBA. And I constantly worked on my game to try and get better. And when I got cut from the team sophomore year, that's when I picked up my love for sneakers even more, and that's when I actually got into reselling these sneakers. I started small by buying and selling one pair at a time, reinvesting my profits back into the business, and slowly but surely things began to pick up for me. I made connections with other sneaker enthusiasts, learning about new releases and building up my inventory. Before I knew it, I was making serious money. COVID happened. I made over 10,000 reselling PS5s, and I grossed $250,000 in sales. But this video is not about my story, and reselling sneakers isn't just about the money for me. Selling sneakers has completely changed my life in so many other ways as well. For one thing, it sparked my love for entrepreneurship. Growing up, as I mentioned, I was in love with basketball. I didn't really know anything about business, careers, financial freedom. None of the stuff I talk about now was my focus when I was growing up. But from selling sneakers and learning that business, it just sparked my love for entrepreneurship even more. I never knew that I could run my own business, let alone run my own business just as a 16-year-old in their parents' house. But sneaker reselling has shown me that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. I know it sounds cliche, but that's really the truth. When I started reselling, I had the idea of building a business, and 4 years later, I've actually built a business and built a name for myself. Now, moving on, I've always been a creative person, but it wasn't until I started selling sneakers that I truly began to appreciate the artistry and design that goes into each pair. Looking at all these sneakers, selling all these sneakers, getting them in, I just got to witness all the details and everything that goes behind the sneakers. I love learning about the history and culture behind each sneaker, and I feel like I'm always discovering something new and exciting. This is probably even one of the things that sparked my love and new entrepreneurial journey in starting my clothing brand. But perhaps more importantly, selling sneakers has introduced me to some amazing people. Of course, I met fellow resellers, sneaker enthusiasts, and collectors from all over the world. Also, reselling sneakers is what inspired me to start this very YouTube channel. Of course, on this YouTube channel, I talk about more than reselling sneakers, and it's more focused on entrepreneurship as a whole and financial freedom, but reselling sneakers is ultimately what got me to this point. Growing up, I was always into making content, wanting to be a YouTuber, but I was more alongside the entertainment side, wanting to be a Deshae Frost or DDG. Now, after reselling sneakers and switching my focus to now wanting to become financially free, it's very much what inspired me to start this YouTube channel. I want to share my story and knowledge with others, and I also want to inspire people who are interested in reselling sneakers or starting any type of business. I want to help people achieve their own financial freedom and to discover their own passions. Now, if you want some tips on how you can start reselling sneakers, how you can grow a business, all that, you can watch my story video. In that video, I dive a little more in depth on how you can actually start reselling sneakers like me. Also, focus on building a community around whatever business you're starting. When I was reselling sneakers, I built a community with like-minded sneakerheads that love sneakers and couldn't acquire them. My advice, if you want to start your business today, is to have something that your brand or business represents. My brand ultimately represented connecting sneakerheads with the shoe they've been searching for. It's important to find what the goal of your company is and how it will provide benefit to your possible customers. Lastly, the last thing that sneaker reselling has done for me, it has genuinely turned me from a knower to a learner. Growing up, I was always one of the smartest kids in my class. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of school just came easy to me, and for this reason, I was just naturally ahead of my peers because of this. So this mindset, growing up, I was the one who thought I was all-knowing and that I knew everything. But after reselling sneakers, having to go through trials and tribulations, and also having to go through different learning curves within the business, it really switched my mindset to more of a learner now. I'm definitely somebody now that is more inquisitive about different business endeavors and just different ways to make money. I've also taken the time to start reading books and just growing my knowledge as a whole, investing in my knowledge, watching YouTube videos, anything that can improve my knowledge on a certain topic. I'm definitely more on that spectrum of wanting to learn now. Sneaker reselling ultimately taught me a lot about business that I can use with whatever endeavors I want to continue in the future. So my advice, if you're thinking about starting a reselling business or any business, my advice is to go for it. Start small. Don't expect to get rich off one shoe or one clothing brand drop or one customer. It's going to take time to build a business. Take risks, but be smart about it. Don't be afraid to learn from your mistakes, and don't give up when things get tough. And most importantly, like I said, be patient. Success does not happen overnight, but if you stay committed to your goals and work hard every day, you will eventually see the results. So in conclusion, selling sneakers has changed my life in ways that I never thought were possible. It has sparked my love for entrepreneurship, introduced me to an amazing community of like-minded individuals. I'm grateful for every experience and lesson that I've learned through this business, and I look forward to continue to grow and evolve in the years to come. So if you enjoyed this video, y'all, I would appreciate if you gave me a like and commented on your favorite part. It really would mean the world to me. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that my story has inspired you to pursue your own passions and dreams. This has been your boy A-Dot with another video, and I'm out.